Good morning, friends. Long time no talk. I think it's been like a week, maybe 2 weeks actually. But hi, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, special welcome to you. My name is Gabrielle, Dr. Johnson, Dr. Hicks. It all falls in there. So excited that you are joining me today and joining us on our home journey. For those who've been around, you already know what's going on, and things are moving along. I was like, let me grab the camera and try my best to do better than I've been doing in recent years and give y'all information and data in real time, okay? So I actually have a meeting in like 10 minutes, but I was like, I can get at least the intro to this vlog out now. So quick updates that I'm like, have I told you all? Have I not? No, I haven't told you guys. I'm actually now realizing I updated TikTok randomly, and then I think I put it on my story. But the last vlog that I posted about the whole like selling our home sort of thing, I was asking for prayer from you all about just the transition time and getting our house sold. And our house did sell. We accepted the offer at full price. It was an excellent offer all the way around. But obviously the most exciting part is that it was for asking price, which was a little bit of a, I don't want to say gamble, but we were staying hopeful for that price, but weren't positive that we would be able to sell it at that price, and we did, which is really great just for our whole moving process and our new home and all of that. It's such a blessing and such an example of the Lord like turning situations around and giving beauty for ashes, and I mean just making things that seem impossible possible, and not requiring us to really feel the full weight and consequences of sometimes our poor decisions. Okay, buying this home, if you haven't heard, you know, the whole saga, go back and watch some of the other videos. But buying this home, on one hand, I felt like was a mistake, and I've been kind of talking about it like that, but my therapist helped me to reframe it recently, that even though this situation was not ideal and there were definitely some things that happened while owning this house and just some realities about the location, etc., that weren't favorable, it was still a favorable move. Like, it wasn't a mistake in the sense that it has actually turned out to be a really positive financial blessing for us, and we had a place to stay, you know, I had a place to stay, and we were covered. And so, like, what more can you ask for? And honestly, internally, it's a beautiful home, and plopped anywhere else, it would be somewhere we would probably live for a little bit longer. So yes, that's a lot to start off the vlog with, but we are really excited that the home did sell and everything is going really well. Inspection and all of that is complete, and they are moving forward. We've got a closing date, we've got a possession date, and it's actually in a couple weeks. So that's why I was like, let me pull out the camera, because we already have boxes. We've already sold the guest bed, just sold that on Sunday on Facebook Marketplace, and we came and picked that up. So yeah, we're starting the packing process. It's a really busy week for me at work, and so I would probably be doing a lot more if it wasn't such a busy week. But yeah, it's a busy week, so I'm gonna have to find some time to sneak in some packing. I think Friday might be a time for that, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So, but I've already bought some boxes. Haven't put anything together yet box wise. I get mine from Lowe's. They're actually the cheapest. I used to get mine from Walmart because they were the cheapest, but for some reason Lowe's boxes were cheaper this time around, like almost a whole $1 cheaper. So I started off with like 8 medium boxes and 6 large, and that's mainly because with all the moving that I have done in the last decade of my life, I recognize that the large boxes, especially the cardboard ones, are actually not super helpful, because when they're super heavy like that, it doesn't matter how good your tape is, like the bottom's gonna want to fall out. But then also when you have a bigger box, you're tempted to fill it, and then that makes it super heavy just in general, and that's just not it's not fun to transport a bunch of heavy boxes. That's when like the handles start ripping, and it makes for a very annoying time. So if I've learned anything with all this moving that I've done lately, it is that use the medium boxes. The small boxes sometimes are too small, but those are helpful for like smaller items if you're able to get those in there. But yeah, medium boxes are pretty much the way to go. So we have quite a few of those upstairs. I got the like saran plastic wrap for furniture items. We are selling, I don't want to say quite a few things, but we're selling a good number of things from the house, but there's a lot of like the main stuff that we are keeping. So yeah, we are fully in moving mode. The house, I'll show you guys some pictures. Okay, yep, so here's some of the latest photos. So this is actually part of the kitchen over here, and then this is part of the living room. There's a little bit better photo of that one. That's the living room. I don't know where this is. I think upstairs. Yeah, that's upstairs. Our primary bedroom, I believe. This is our builder agent, and he went around and took some photos of some of our scriptures and things. So it's definitely moving along. I would show you all the outside too, but you know, some people on the internet are weird, so that ruins it for everyone. But the garage door is on, the front door is on, which both of those were not on when we went to go do the scriptures. And they also put the like insulation thing on the outside, so it's all covered and basically waiting for siding. So it is moving, y'all, and literally in 2 weeks we will be moving out of here and staying with family until September when it's done. So it's really exciting. Honestly, it is all very exciting. Transition can still be a little icky, like I told you all in the last vlog, you know, just keeping up with our things being all over the place and just not being able to like settle in super well. But honestly, the joy of what we have to look forward to is super exciting. Last thing before I jump on to my meeting in 1 minute, I have been trying out Alani literally just this week. I went to Costco on Saturday, but I had gotten hooked to Celsius a little bit. My husband and I got hooked to it maybe a couple months ago, and we started buying the value packs from Costco. And I think I bought it twice, but then I started seeing everybody talking about how Celsius is actually like super bad for you, I guess. I don't know, the ingredients or something in it, I don't know. So then a couple of the influencers I follow have been drinking Alani, and so it's a value pack. I've tried the grape one, and then there's like this Stardust one, I don't know, and then there's this cherry slush, and this is the one literally I follow Bianca Henderson. She's always drinking a cherry slush. And I have to tell you, even flavor wise, these are way better than Celsius. I don't know why this is healthier than Celsius, and so I could be completely duped, but all I can tell you is it's really good. It doesn't give me like a crazy caffeine rush or like heart palpitations or anything weird. It's just, yeah, I don't know, it's just like a little boost. So it's only the second one I've had, but so far so good, so I will keep you guys updated. But yeah, I'll come back after my meeting and maybe we'll chat some more about the whole process, and I don't know, I'll give you guys more updates then, but talk to you soon. Yep, it was funny, your audio wasn't connected yet, so I just said that to you. And I'm like, wait, she didn't hear anything. Hey, help it. I'm gonna stop driving. But we got an extension that won't impact us in a bad way. Like, you know, just, it was a good perspective shift. Well, good morning, beautiful people. It is multiple days later. Didn't I just tell you guys in the last clip that I was just going to a meeting and then I was coming back? Yeah. I don't know what I thought. I guess I didn't review my calendar for the week. Actually, I did, because I had anxiety coming into this week, but I don't think I reviewed it to see how my personal and professional life are blew out this week. Like, if I could just explain to you how tired I am in this moment and how much I don't want to be headed to where I'm going. It is currently 6:40 in the morning, and I'm headed to Grove City to meet up with my colleagues to drive then to Mason, Ohio, which is basically Cincinnati. I think it is Cincinnati. For this conference that we are presenting at. We've done it for the last, well, I've done it for the last 2 years, I think. I think this is my 3rd year, yeah. And I'm just, you know, maybe if it was on another weekend, or I'm sorry, see, I'm delusional. I don't be up at this hour, okay? I don't. Not for like having to be up and out the door, other than on Sundays when I sing. Basically, we are headed up there for a presentation. And yeah, I just, you know, I'm very happy to do the things that we do and for the impact that we make. But I feel like I've just kind of been over it for the whole traveling and presentations this week. It's just giving very much fall, spring level of travel, and it's currently summertime, and I'm just used to things dying down, and I just don't feel like anything's dying down this summer. And I get it, they pay us all year round, we're not guaranteed a chill summer, but like, man, if I could use a chill summer, it would be this year, and particularly this month, because we have to move out of our house in 2 weeks, and we haven't packed a dang thing. So I'm just feeling it a little bit, you know, just feeling it a little bit, and wishing I could take some serious time off, but I can't, because a very odd reality that we don't typically deal with, well, I haven't since I started working here, is that I'm actually starting several projects in the summer. I don't want to say several like it's 10 or 7, but I would say I'm starting like picking up a new one. Is like actually full on underway, and then there's a couple more that we're in planning stages for throughout the summer. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful to have a job. I'm grateful that they entrust me with new projects. I love it. As far as, you know, job security. Babe and I went to a concert for a band called Krongben, and they are amazing. They are a vibe. We'd actually been excited and hoping for them to tour here so that we could see them, and they did. I think they announced it like 3 months ago or so, 3 or 4 months ago, and we jumped on the tickets right away. I think they're out of Houston, Texas. So that was exciting to go. Such a vibe. We were right at the front. Maybe I'll put in some clips. But yeah, so it was great, but we got rained on a few times. Thankfully not like pouring rain, but enough to where like it was definitely getting wet out there. And we were, like I said, kind of front row in the pit, so we were so super close, and it was just a vibe. But that wasn't over until 10 o'clock. By the time we got home, it was probably 10:30-ish, and then we still needed to eat something for dinner, which was a fumble, but you know. Got up today at 5:45, 5:50 to head to Grove City, and then I'm here today until I think 12:30 is when we'll head out, and we'll have probably like an hour and a half-ish travel back to Columbus. And then tonight I have rehearsal for choir weekend, and I was so excited about going to my high school. They're doing an alumni choir with my old choir teacher. Fantastic, literally dream situation. And come to find out, it is at the same time as something I have to do on Saturday here in Columbus. Double booked myself, just I guess wasn't paying attention to all the, whoa, lighting. Wasn't paying attention to all the different things that I was signing up for, or like, you know, agreeing to, and they all clashed on my calendar. So that's a bummer because I was really looking forward to that. So because I can't go on Saturday, I'm trying to drive in for, they're doing like a social on Friday. They also have a rehearsal on Friday as well, and I would love to go and just be able to sing with the people, even though I'm not gonna be able to come on Saturday. But I haven't had any time to practice the music. So what am I going to the rehearsal for? To smile and wave, okay? They're only doing one, I think 2 songs from like my days. The rest of the songs are from other people's eras, and so it would take learning. So I'm like, maybe I'll try to listen to them tonight or early tomorrow to determine if I can go sit in on the rehearsal. I don't know, y'all. A girl is sincerely tired, and literally, like I said, today, travel, conference, rehearsal, tomorrow, work meetings, then travel potentially, then a rehearsal, then a social, then I have to drive back to Columbus because Saturday I have stuff to do here and we need to pack. And then Sunday, choir weekend. Like, I really gotta do better with this, you guys. I don't know if anyone else is recognizing this as they age, but like, whereas I used to just before just be like, oh, it's fine, and just do all the things, I'd be legit tired, like, and just don't have the capacity. Like, and it's, I know some of my like saying yes to everything is a little bit of FOMO, or just thinking like, oh, that's fun, I know I like want to be a part of that, and so I just say yes, but then they all come crashing down because I still like struggle to merge my personal and professional calendars, and it doesn't work in my favor. And it just makes me overcommitted, and this is just not the time for that. So I think next week and definitely the week after are a lot more chill on the personal side of things. So I am going to do my best to just say no to everything and just rest and pack and get ready for this move that we're doing. So I guess I just needed to vent this morning because Lord knows I do not want to be awake right now. So I'm like, maybe if I talk to the vlog, I'll feel better. So I've got a little breakfast sandwich over here. I'm 10 minutes away. I'm actually going to be on time, which is amazing. I'm actually pulling up a minute early if all goes well, maybe 2. So y'all just extend your hands, you know, for your girl. You all will not see this in real time, so I don't even know why I'm asking for your prayers, but please pray for your girl. I'm trying to be grateful and remain in a positive mindset and not spiral. My period's also coming, so any energy I would have had to entertain all the things I don't want to do this week, gone. My will has been depleted, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna smile, we're gonna kiki with the people, we're gonna give this presentation, we're gonna eat lunch because they're offering us lunch, and then we're gonna go home. Hello friends, I made it back. And the presentation this morning was actually fantastic. I mean, not that I doubted it would be, but very successful. I made it through. Have a little energy drink. I snuck in some breakfast in the morning. Got to drink my Bloom and take my supplement. So I was ready. I was on this morning. I was on time, period. It was great. It was all great. Really impactful session. Got to eat lunch there. But I am blue 42, and I told y'all I have rehearsal tonight for, I think I told y'all I have rehearsal tonight for choir. I need to practice the music a little bit. I know most of it, but to be honest, I'm gonna get this nap. It is currently 2:28. Rehearsal's at 6:30, I think. So I'm going to sleep. I must. I absolutely must. So I feel like I have other things to tell you guys. Literally, when I grab the camera, I'm like, tell them about this, and I've already forgot. So I'll maybe give you guys an update of whatever the heck I thought I needed to tell you when I wake up. Okay? Just wanted y'all to know that I made it home safe. I'm about to cut on this here Netflix, and I don't even know why, because it's going to be background noise to my nap. Maybe YouTube. Something low stakes. Hello. It's getting very close. We are also several days later. I don't even know when I recorded the last clip. Also, don't mind my clothing, okay? It's wrinkled, and if I'm being honest, having a home that is in disarray because you're moving, it makes it very hard to stay committed to operations. By that I mean putting things where they go, dirty clothes ending up in a basket and then being washed and then put away, because it's like we're also cleaning and going through things. It is chaos in this house, is the point that I'm trying to make, okay? To be honest, the chaos is reflected in how I've been looking lately, okay? I've been looking wild, but you know what? I'm gonna get my hair braided in a couple weeks because I just need that out the way while we have all this other stuff going on. But basically, I'm pretty sure at this point the vlog is probably super long, but I did want to take you guys along because it's Saturday and I finally have a huge block of time. Literally from now until Sunday night, I have all this time to just get things done around the house. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go change, and then issue number one, like I said, is we need to clean. I'm gonna go ahead and get changed, use the bathroom, then I'll come back on as we get the house ready to go.
Is that a cow?
It's your birthday. It's not funny, a cow.
we actually did make progress. What was that, yesterday I think that I was recording for y'all, or Saturday I think that I was recording for y'all. So we gotten a few boxes packed. We've sorted through a lot of things. We have a huge Goodwill donation pile situation. The lighting is terrible, just stick with me. And then I currently have the car packed up right now to take some things to his mom's house, which is where we're staying for the next what, 2-3 months. So I'm like dropping some things off there that I don't need before Sunday, our official move out date. So it's like, you know, as much as we can get things off of our plate, get things out the way so we can see what we actually have to pack. We ordered the storage unit today, so that is booked and ready to go. So our move-in day for storage is Wednesday. So basically our plan is to take a bunch of the smaller items. So I'll probably do a couple trips back and forth to the storage unit between Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Take some things in there, drop them off, and then all of the larger items that we're gonna take, like our bed frame, our couch, like that kind of stuff, dressers, will wait and do over the weekend. Actually really on Sunday, on move out day, when we have some help to carry some of the larger items and Babe's off work, and we can just get a U-Haul and tackle it all in one sitting. We're in that awkward phase of like, we're not really cooking anymore. Mainly because like we're trying to get a lot of that stuff packed up, and there's not really anything in our fridge because we can't really go grocery shopping in this weird phase. So we've been eating out a lot, which is trash, and I don't want that to be our life, but it just is right now, you know, it just is. So we're trying to look for some healthier options, but the options ain't always been healthy. But you know, you get through however you gotta get through, and it's all gonna work out, okay? I just keep saying, when I move into his mom's spot, it's already such a better, more walkable neighborhood. So I'm gonna have daily walks, daily runs. I'll just be taking care of myself a lot better. And because we're keeping our gym memberships in the budget, and I haven't used my gym membership in 3 months, I'm like, okay, baby, you need to, you gotta use your gym membership. You gotta do right. So I'm gonna do right. Right now, just for this week, we're getting through however we need to get through. But I'm very excited. I don't know if it seems like that based on this clip, but we are so excited. Been like going super hard on Pinterest, pinning all the things for the new house, and getting completely sidetracked and distracted for hours at a time because I just want to design our future home. You know what I'm saying? And Babe like low-key, high-key gave me like interior design like freedom. Oh my, oh my, it's going crazy. I also have this excited vibe because I just feel like it's a fun season for the people I love as well. So those of you who follow Kim and Josh, they just announced today, so I can finally officially say something. They announced that they are going to be moving to Charlotte, North Carolina. And, well, they didn't tell y'all when, but it's in like the next month. And I could not be more excited for them. I'm excited because I also love Charlotte. I haven't been in several years, but I follow an influencer that used to live in Charlotte. She now lives in Atlanta. Her name is Bianca Henderson. But I loved her Charlotte vlogs, and like Charlotte just gives me Columbus vibes, in that like it's like up and coming and cute vibes. Like you can find your cute little coffee shops and your cute little things. Like the city has a lot going on, but it's still tame enough for like raising a family. So anywho, I'm very excited for them. They, oh my gosh, just blessings on blessings on blessings is what they're about to experience. And I'm just really excited to make Charlotte my little new getaway spot, you know, because I just feel like we're at that age. Like this is part of what Babe and I were talking about yesterday in our little dream session. It's just like we are very much at an age and in a position of life where we need to just be enjoying life. Like go away on the weekend if you have somewhere to be. Like go hang with friends and do a little something here, a little something. You know what I'm saying? Like just enjoy life. Like enjoy it. And we're in that season, like I said, where this is probably, I think I can tell you all this because Kim and I have already had this conversation amongst ourselves, but we both agreed like this is kind of our favorite season of our friendship, where it's just like, I mean, we've had some lit phases, don't get me wrong, but like to just be in this season of life where we're like doing these things we dreamed of and building these lives that we're like excited about, and the Lord has blessed us with the finances to have a home, and like, you know, interior design is like a hot topic for us. It's like, which is so corny, but that's so life right now. Like as a kid, or, you know, at a young age, you probably thought like, oh, it's not that deep. Oh, but like it is. Like it's awesome. Shout out to text reminders, because I surely would have forgotten. Especially because like it's, honestly, this season with my counselor is a little interesting because she and I only meet like every 3 to 4 weeks. Honestly, her business is booming, which I'll give her credit for, and she's doing a lot of things outside of just her private practice. So we basically meet every 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes more than that. So, you know, I'm just, by the time it comes back around, you done kind of forgot that it was coming up. I'm about to get this food, take my counseling call in the parking lot, and then we'll go from there. And then I'm gonna close out this vlog because I feel like it's 10 hours long and it's officially moving week. So I need to start a new vlog for actual moving things. I really let myself feel it, and that probably was intentional because I knew like if I actually assess that side of things, and I would know you need to be in Akron, but then I would have to deal with this whole idea of like letting people down.
That's the real thing. Not just, oh my gosh, I will be back in this place that like, yeah, and I would not be making other people in Columbus happy.
But keep tapping. It's okay.
It's for the people. And girl, you inside just sulking and just.
And these 30 streets are like, all right, we actually mad at you now. We not just gonna let you slide with this no more. Y'all, I think I just caught the end of that, but I don't even have words right now. I hate to record and drive because I just hate to do that, but I have to get on the road because I need to get to his mom's before it's too late. But I just need y'all to understand the way that my therapist just read me like a book. Like I pay her, but I feel like I owe her an offering. I don't have words. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like I needed a whole separate YouTube video to even try to explain to y'all. There's so much happening in my brain. There's so much happening in my brain. To give you context, I've been in a sort of quarter life crisis, if you will, for, well, 5 years, because it started basically almost on my 25th birthday, or just ahead of that, and then it has lingered on into my 30s, and it's getting real egregious in my 30s, and I'm starting to really question a lot of things about just how I show up in the world, and my people-pleasing and perfectionism habits, and how detrimental they are, and how often I betray myself to be who others need me to be or want me to be. And it's been tearing my brain back. And there was actually a situation that happened about a week ago where I really just all out betrayed myself, and it really made me think like, girl, who are you? Like, quite literally, who are you? Like, and why are you denying yourself in this way? Like, is it really so familiar for you to just deny yourself and show up for others that you really don't even consider yourself anymore in the mix? Like, consider what you actually want to do. You know, like, are the things that you're doing now things that you actually want to do, or is it because it's just what you know will make people happy, and now you find your value in showing up for people the way they expect you to? You think that that is where your value lies, and not in just being you and doing what you need to do for you. Oh my gosh. And she just read me for filth in the best, worst way. And my homework is essentially to sit with first of all, to sit with the session child and try to make sense of what this means for me. But then also too, she gave me like, for every decision that I make, you know, if I'm choosing between doing this thing or doing that thing or whatever, asking myself, am I doing this to make other people happy or to be liked? Or am I doing this because this is something that I actually want to do? That question alone, while seemingly very basic, if you deal with this, you already know that is not a basic question. That in itself is a read, because it's like you have to own and say out loud, I am doing this thing to be liked, to make people happy, to operate in a way that is consistent with what people expect from me, so that I don't ruffle their feathers. And nowhere in there have you acknowledged anything about what you actually want to do. It's just showing up to what? It's just showing up to be liked. Oh my gosh. That is earth-shattering. Oh gosh, the amount of deconstruction you have to do as a Black Christian woman in your 30s, it really starts in your 20s. But if you really lean into them 30s, baby, you're gonna be deep. Just get a hammer, get what else do you need to deconstruct? Get a what's them things, the wrecking ball, get it all. Because you're gonna have to deconstruct some things. There's a lot of deconstructing going on over here. Wow. And it's so interesting how the timing of that and like how it's playing a role in my marriage and in transition, like all this big transition we're doing. It is, wow. Yep, my therapist earned her check today. She earned that check. And I'm gonna have to sit with that and think about it. Wow. Are y'all in counseling? This is a great counseling club. It's a great time. One of the videos that is honestly pretty viral on my channel is my first discussion with y'all back in what, 2018, when I was going to counseling for the first time, and what a blessing that was to my life. So this is just your 2024 update. That, yep, still in counseling. Yep, still need it. Yep, still growing. Yep, you needed to go ahead and call a counselor. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Anywho, as I take all of these things over to my mom-in-law's house, I am just going to close out the video because I can only imagine how long this video is. And I love y'all, and I know you love long vlogs. Well, most of you do. But there's so much more content coming, so I'm gonna release myself from feeling like I need to fill up this vlog with all the things and just start a new one. Okay, we're just gonna start a moving week vlog. Okay. Shout out to the real OGs that remember me packing and moving to Virginia. I feel like that was the first big like packing. Like I really took y'all along for that whole journey, and it was great. So this is the 2024 version of that. And yeah, I'm excited to actually be recording and doing this in real time with y'all. Okay, I love you so much. Thank you for listening in on my shenanigans and just being a part of this journey. Even if it's 5 of y'all watching, y'all 5 and me, we locked in. We are locked in, and I'm very excited about the journey ahead. So love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.